Hey guys, so with the worldwide download celebration in its part 2 right now, we have all of the summonable units that we know of so far coming out for worldwide download celebration for 2022. I thought I would go ahead and make a tier list to see where, like, the top 10 LRs in the game. I want to see I want to put out there what I think are the 10 best LRs to be able to have in the game. The cream of the crop, the tip of the top, the cream of the crop, the tip of the top, the best units in the game. And I have 10 here, and I also have an honorable mention spot. I have an honorable mention spot because there are some LRs that I don't think were good enough to make this list, but are just downright amazing still in their own way. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the honorable mentions. The first honorable mention that I'm going to put up here is LR God Goku and Hit. This is not Goku and Hit. Where are they? I don't have Bardock on this team. I have just go Space Traveling Warrior. And we'll go to. I had them. Where did they go? Here, let's go by Tech Hit. And then let's go through Legendary Existence, do these ads. Right here. Okay. So LR God Goku and Hit. Okay, come on, dude. Alright. So LR God Goku and Hit. They are pretty amazing in their own way. They don't have like a proper 200% leader skill yet. Like, they don't have like a proper 200% team, but they are on the brand new LR Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta's team of joined forces. They are on the 160, but I don't think that that's going to be their best setup. But here, they with a 200% team, they could shoot back up. Here's the thing: they do need to get a lot of these links active for them to look really good. And their best linking partner is Hit, like a Hit character, basically. Oh, excuse me. And Hit has normally been a slot 2 character, and this character is a slot 2. So mainly you'd be having one of these two floating, and that's how you would get your links active. Well, what they need is they need a slot 1 character that can, because they got a lot of good links. They got Tournament of Power, that's an amazing key link. They got Experienced Fighters, which is good attack. Cold Judgment, one of the best defensive links in the game. Fierce Battle, or Fierce Battle and Legendary Power are easy to get, but Infighter, Shocking. They just need they need a good slot 1 character who shares most of those links, and they need a good 200% team. And I think that that's how they would crack onto the top 10 list, because they've got it kit wise. Like they get 60% attack and defense as the first or second attacker in a turn. That's when they attack though. So they're basically just going to be slot 2. But they also get that high chance to dodge. And then in slot 3, they get that guaranteed additional that has a medium chance to be a super. And while all this, they're greatly raising their attack and defense. That's 50% for one turn when they ultra super, and then they can do an additional and have it be a 30% buff. On top of that, they're stunning. They also have this active skill, attack and defense plus 13% in battle. Now, it isn't the best to activate, 76% HP or less, and 3 or more supers. That is a bit restrictive, but they do eat off of that active skill. I do think they get a lot better, after that active skill. So what they really need, they're also not on a bunch of teams. They need more teams. Universe Survival Saga, Join Forces, Legendary Existence, Accelerated Battle. If we were to get like a 200% to Universe Survival Saga or to Legendary Existence, I think they could eat off of that. I think they would be really good after that. Who else would I put on here for the honorable mentions? I would put you is who I would put next. So, Goku and Piccolo. They are good too. They have basically the same issue that God Goku and Hit have, in that they don't have an amazing. I mean, the only problem with them is they don't have like an amazing partner on the Joined Forces team other than the other LR Goku and Piccolo. Like, I mean, I guess they could work together with the God Goku and Hit. To be fair, I haven't tested that rotation yet. That rotation probably isn't bad because they share what? Infighter, experienced fighters, shocking speed, fierce battle, legendary power. That's 5 out of 7. It's not bad. Dude, is that all they share? Hold on, I gotta go back and look at this. Yeah, because they've got Cold Judgment, Tournament, and Power. Yeah, yeah. Oop. I mean, I have them twice. I don't need the gods here twice. Okay. Anyways, uh, yeah. So they share 5 out of 7, so they could be a slot one for them on that team. But I think they would need a full 200% team to be rated properly. If we were to get like just a standard 200% to, I don't know, Final Trump Card or Battle of Wits or All Out Struggle, that's what I think they would need right there. Is like just a 200%, because they're good, right? They stack attack on their 12 key. They greatly raise defense on their 18 key. They can hit hard, like 90% attack and guards all attacks for 5 turns from the start of turn. They get 30% attack when performing an Ultra Super, and then they get 70% attack when activating the active skill or when key is 24. In this form, they're good. In here, he's not as good when they exchange. The 10% HP recovery is pretty good. This guy is not very defensive, though. He does stack defense, but he's not very defensive. I think that he could be better with that, but he hits like a truck. Like, I've seen this man hit 16 million attack stats because he got an Ultra Super. He's crazy when he's like this, and they're crazy when they're like this too. He's crazy attack wise. They're crazy both attack and defense. But I think that they could crack the top 10 if they were to get like if they were to get an actual 200% leader, like a Joined Forces or Final Trump Card. If they were to just get 200% out the gate, no other restrictions like Metal Cooler leads, Wicked Bloodline, and Super Saiyan Goku leads, Powerful Comeback. I think that that's what they need. They just need a standard 200%. I've got one more in here. Who else do I have? I had one more. Who was it? I don't have them pulled up, but I don't know who I remember who I had in this. I don't remember. Oh, I had these guys. Do I have them up? I don't have them at all. Oh, I'm spoiling my list. God damn it. They're good too. Their 200% is pretty good. I just think that they can be a little weaker defensively than I would like, and they do have some key issues, like some not key issues, but some orb issues. Like they eat off of orbs, and they really need to like triple super. I do like them, but I don't like running them on the 200% team as much as I would run other just units. In fact, I don't even like running double Goku. Like not these guys, but the STR Goku / Gohan. I don't like running double them. That's like the main issue is I don't like running them. But these guys can also work well on Vegeta and Trunks' team. But I have them in the honorable mentions. Okay, with that out of the way, top 10 time. Number 10 is going to be, where is he? Where is he? He's here somewhere. By the way, I'm using an OST tier list. That's why you see SSRs here. Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Come on. There's got to be. I know he's here somewhere, man. Where's LR Tech Gogeta? There he is. Okay, number 10. Not number 10. Not number 10. Physical Super Janemba. This guy got way better with LR Cooler. Man, this guy got way better with LR STR Cooler's release. Because he shares, what is it? I think how many links does he share with? Let me open this link. How many links does he share with LR Cooler? So many fucking ads, man. Let's see. They share Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis for sure. Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Is that it? Do they not share Shocking Speed or? Okay. Either way, Big Bad Bosses and Metamorphosis, like they're going to be healing together. This is the slot one that Cooler want that. This is the slot one that Cooler wanted. If you can get him built up in slot 2, he can be rocking like 400 to 500k defense with guard, with blast nullification, and he has a rage mode, which is a little hard to get, but I mean that's like a free invincible turn that you can just get some damage off. And when he's in here, his destructive damage is not great, but his chance to perform a crit, like he can just get some crit, like 3 free critical hit attacks off, and that's a possible HP bar gone. That's way more. That's one more than you would have had, just taken care of with no damage taken. I think that this guy's really good. I thought that this guy was really good for a while. I just do like my main problem with him is he doesn't have like a defense raise on either super attack. If he had a defense raise on either super attack, he would have been like on the tier list. But as he stands right now, he's number 10. Number 9, let's see. I think I would have. Why do I have number 9? I have where is he? LR Fusion Zamasu. I think Fusion Zamasu is a great character. I like that he can greatly raise attack and defense on both his 12 and his 18 key. I really like that he gets 20% damage reduction out of the gate. I don't like that his 2% damage reduction up to 10%. I don't like that. I don't like that he just gets because it's similar to LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Where he gets damage reduction for the turn each time he's hit. But I felt that sometimes it can make a huge difference, and this guy can tank pretty easily once he's been hit and once he's been hit and once he can super, because he gets that guaranteed additional super when he performs an ultra super, and that's a 50% right here, and then that's a 50% right here, while 50% on super attack, while there's another one, 50 here, 50 here, 50 here, he's just insane. He gets that 1 key every time he receives an attack 5 or more times in battle, and that 10% HP when he receives an attack 5 or more times in battle. You won't see that a whole lot. And this right here, I don't think I've ever seen this in game. I have him on my account at 79%, and I don't think I've ever seen this unarmed super attack encountering with tremendous power at all. But that key plus 1 per key sphere obtained when there's a Patara category ally, that entrance animation, and then he randomly changes key spheres to int. That's really good. He gets the attacks effective against all types when key is 24. That active skill is pretty good. It's not a great condition, but it can be very good because he gets the attacks effective against all types when he does this, because it counts it as a 24 key super. This guy's really good. The only reason why I don't think he's the only reason why he's not higher is that he doesn't have an amazing setup. I think he needs like a better Goku, like LR Goku Black and Zamasu. I think that they're really good, and they also are probably an honorable mention, but they're not on the tier list like Maker. So I think that I don't think that they have the best setup on Vegeta and Trunks' team. If we were to get a leader for future that is a Big Bad Bosses character, like another Goku Black or another Zamasu, I think that these guys could shoot up way on the tier list as well. I think that this guy has potential, and I think the LR Goku Black and Zamasu has potential. But as it stands, he's number 9. Number 8, let's see. I have. Oh yeah, here's my hot take. They're brand new. LR Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Cooler movie. This is a weird one, man. They looked very good on paper. They kind of shocked me a little bit whenever I saw their kits, and then whenever I used them in game, they've got some issues. Their link set is amazing. Their leader skill's amazing. Their actual kit and their active skill and their they got a transformation, right? It's called the morale boost, where they go into this form. They link together with if you're running double, they will link together with this character if they are like this. Okay. My main issue with them is their damage reduction wearing off after 3 turns, and they're launching an additional attack that has high chance of being super attack for 3 turns wears off. Like that. I hate that wears off. I would have preferred if instead of doing 20% here and 20% here, if they had just made it the 30 baseline from this passive, they just made it the 30 baseline, and then when they transformed, it would have been 50. They would have been way better because of that. Also the launching an additional attack, they just need that. I would just keep that like without a turn restriction. I would just keep that without a turn restriction. And this morale boost condition. This is one of the worst conditions I think I've ever seen in this game. It's awful. 3 or more supers and you want to receive 7 attacks? A slot 2 character wanting to receive attacks. Because these characters are built for slot 2. This character is built for slot 2. And you want them to super attack 3 or more times and receive. This is how I would fix this, right? This right here. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me show you exactly. Let me show you exactly how to fix this. Where is it? Oh, well, I was gonna be. Let me do this. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Here's how we fix this. Oh, changed it to or. Changed it. We changed it to or. We changed it to or temporarily. But that's how we change it. That's how we fix it. All of a sudden, they're way better. They make it an or condition, and all of a sudden, 3 supers, boom, they're like this. They super attack 3 times in slot 1, boom, they're amazing. They super attack 3 times turn 1, boom, they transform into this. Now they're like, if they had the 50% damage reduction, oh my god, they're like top 3. They're like top 3 or 4, man. They really are. But as it stands right here, no, they are 8. They are number 8. They're number 8. I don't like them. Who's next? I don't have. Fuck. Excuse me. I know who I have 7. Number 7. Let me go ahead and get this character pulled up. Where is he? Here he is. Number 7 is LR Metal Cooler. This character I actually really enjoy. This character I enjoy a bunch. I really like. I like his animations. I like his card art. I like his healing. His healing is amazing. I love his active skill. I love the fact that he can revive just straight up if he were to take a super and die without any other restrictions. The only restriction being that he has to be the one to take the super. That's perfect. Okay? I love that. My main issue with him is he doesn't get anything for taking the super. You get a full heal, and all of a sudden that's it. Like, he's gonna have like 600k defense. Don't get me wrong, 600k defense is amazing. It's awesome. But he doesn't have any other tech other than healing. What they should have done here is they should have given him some kind of tech or let him revive multiple times. I mean, if they let him revive multiple times, he might be the best. Straight up. But like, say for example, LR Tech Goku, who will be on this list. He is coming up. He's actually, I'm not spoiling his placement, but the LR Carnival Goku, he gets his guard back, guaranteed for the rest of the fight after he revives. Cooler should have gotten something similar. He should have either gotten guard, damage reduction, extra defense, something like that. I don't think that he should have just got the full heal and nothing else. Because you heal one, like you say, for example, you're fighting Red Zone Broly, and you are using a full Wicked Bloodline team led by this Metal Cooler. And say he doesn't. So the great chance to nullify unarmed super attacks. This very first Broly is an unarmed super, right? And he's STR. It's a great chance. What if he doesn't nullify it? All of a sudden you've wasted your revive. Or STR Broly, the AoE Broly. Uh-oh. He supered and you used your revive, but all of a sudden now you're tiptoeing around and using items for AGL Broly, right? I don't know. I think he should have gotten guard or something. Guard when active skill, revival skill is proc. Guard when active skill. Shit. Guard when revival skill is procced, or 30-40% damage reduction when revival skill is procced. All of a sudden, he's way better. I don't think these Part 2 LRs should have been worse than the Part 1 LRs. I think that they should have been on par with them. That's just me. But I do think that this guy is better than his Goku and Vegeta counter. I'm not a big fan of these guys. Moving on. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one, man. People are gonna hate me for this one. Number 6. The LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Oh, man, it's about time. It's about time I tore into them a little bit. I like this card a lot. I really do. I think that they can be a phenomenal. They can be phenomenal after they super. Like their attack is going to be amazing and their defense is going to be amazing. They need to stack. They're just like the LR gods, except when they transform. Now, here's the thing: you can't lump these two units together. Sure, they came out at the same time. Sure, their kit looks basically the same right here, but they've got these little differences right here that add up to them being completely different units, both right here and right here. Okay. For starters, their team is not that great. Fused Fighters, GT Heroes, Kamehameha, not that good. They oh shit, dude, I'm having so many technical difficulties here. My apologies. God damn it. Fused Fighters and GT Heroes, those are not two amazing categories. They're not too huge. Like they're like when the gods got Power Beyond Super Saiyan and movie heroes. Like there's going to be more movie heroes added into this game than there are GT hero. Now we need more GT hero characters, right? Because they don't like touching GT as much as they do movies. But think about this worldwide download celebration in particular. This worldwide download celebration, the LR gods got a brand new slot 1 that can sit in front for them, and they got another new. They got an amazing support in the STR Cooler Movie Piccolo, man. I mean, these guys got him too, but that Piccolo is at his best when he's around movie here. Okay. Let me get real quick into this unit. So I don't like their link set. Okay. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter especially be like, "Oh, it's because they don't have prepared for battle," right? It's not just the fact that they don't have prepared for battle. It's that they have GT and Saiyan Roar. Okay? People saying that their links don't really matter into them being, worse than the gods. It does, because Saiyan Roar is 25% attack, 10% defense, and then GT is 2 key and 10% attack and defense. That's 2 key and 35% attack and 20% defense that you're leaving. That's essentially big bad bosses for them. the same buff that they get from here, like when they link with an LR Super Saiyan 4, is the same as like a Cooler linking with a Frieza, that they share big bad bosses. They're getting better, right? It matters for them. and they don't have a good slot 1 or a good character that has both of these links together that can sit in slot 1 for them while they stack up. They don't have that. The best characters that they have for this are the LR Super Saiyan 4 EZAs, but they're not good for slot 1. They got the counter, which is good. Everybody had they've got the counter, the LR Super Saiyan 4 EZAs, and these guys have got the counter when they transform, but the counter isn't as reliable as like the 30% chance to dodge and then the more chance to dodge that the gods get per rainbow orb. Okay? It's not. Plus, when you transform into this guy, they can only get up to 35% damage reduction. How come they got this attacks effective against all types with a medium chance of performing a crit? Why wasn't this like 20%? Why wasn't this like 20% damage reduction? Or this 20% damage reduction? And then that way this would have been built up more and this could have been better. Why do they need this both? This is literally the same effect. This is literally the same effect. It just looks different. This right here, why do they have it a high chance? Why is it a high chance? The gods, the blues transform, they get this guaranteed. Why is this a high? Why is this not guaranteed? Okay, this is fine. I like this. This is fine. But I've had this character super attack once about as many times as I've had the gods super attack 3 times. It's common. It's common with them. They can super and then they might additional normal off of the hidden potential system and then I'm dead. Okay? I don't like this character as much as the gods. I like this character. I love this character. This character's awesome. The gods are better. The gods are better. Team's not as good. The fact that they don't additional super. The fact that they have 2 wasted lines of passive, right? Their link set, they're missing out on a partner who can give them this right here. If they had a partner that could give them this right here, boom, they're probably tied neck and neck, maybe even beyond the gods if they had like a slot 1 Super Saiyan Goku that could give them those 2. All of a sudden, they're amazing. But right now, they are at 6. And I would actually put a character in between them, which is what I'm going to do right now. Number 5, LR Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza. I like this guy a lot. I think this guy is really good. I think what they did with him is amazing. I like his damage reduction. He can look a little unimpressive with his damage reduction by the end of the fight, but hopefully if you've been super attacking with him a lot, he'll have this built up right here. This 50% defense that he gets on top of the attack and defense 100% when 50% or more, as well as his start of turn. You get that up with him, he's going to have like damn near 400k, 500k defense maybe. I think 400k defense is where he's usually at. With 30% damage reduction if you are pretty much at the end of the fight. But before then, especially on turn 1 with 90% damage reduction, he's untouchable. He's like the best unit in the game turn 1. He's amazing. My only issue with him is he doesn't have big bad bosses. If he had big bad bosses, instead of like Super God Combat or Resurrection F, he would be probably 2 or 3 still. He would have been like, dude, he is amazing. I love what they did with him. Plus, he gets that 50% attack when receiving 5 or more attacks during battle. Like, this guy, he will hit hard. He can double super guaranteed, right? He can double super guaranteed. He has damage reduction. He has that 30% defense raise on his Ultra Super, so if you can get 1 super off with him, he will get the 30% defense. Plus this if you can get him 5 or more supers. He's just really good. And he's on a lot of good teams. Like, he's on Sworn Enemies, which could get better. But he's on, like, Movie Bosses, which just got better, as well as Transformation. Like, they've got a top-tier leader now. Wicked Bloodline just got a 200%. This guy, he's amazing. He is sublime. I really like what they did with him. I really like what they did with him. Number 4. LR Gods. The LR Gods are number 4. I like them way better than the counterpart that they came out with. What can I say? Their link set is better. They've got prepared for battle, which is huge. You know, they don't have like a crutch link like GT or Saiyan Roar that they need to get active in order to get better. You know, they've got like godly power and warrior gods, but you can get those active with better god units. In fact, can you get this active with the tech god Goku? You can, yeah. You can get that active with the tech god Goku, and the tech god Goku is an amazing slot 1 character for this guy, sitting in slot 1 for them in like against Broly Red Zone, right? And then when they transform, you know, they get that they have this right here, which is crazy that it's crazy that the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't have anything similar. They get this medium chance to evade enemies' attack, but then they get 7% more per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, so they can get a 30% here and then up to a 50 or 35% here now. So they can have multiple chances to dodge attacks and just be completely free of damage, right? On top of that, they get this guaranteed additional super when Ki is 20 or more, just like they did in base. Why didn't the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta get this? Their team is better. Look at this. Power Beyond Super Saiyan movie heroes, Kamehameha. How many Power Beyond Super Saiyan characters are there? Are there a metric ton? Yeah. And there's a lot of them that are good too. Even ones that aren't on Kamehameha that you would be running on this team, like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Who's another good one that doesn't have Kamehameha? Who's another one that doesn't have Kamehameha that you'd be running on this team? They don't have Kamehameha. You'd probably be running them on this team, right? Who else? Oh no, I can't find any others. don't get me wrong. This team is really good. This team is really good. They're gonna get an easy A, and they'll be an amazing unit on this team, right? Like I said, they're really good. Okay, they are. Oh shit. They are really good. I think that they're better than the gods, okay? Or I think that they're better than the Super Saiyan 4s. I do. I think that this list right here, I think that this listing right here, I think this holds true. I think that Golden Frieza is better than the Super Saiyan 4s. I think that they're better than the Super Saiyan 4s. I do. Can't help it. I think that they've just got too much going for them right now. To not call them the same, like to call them the same unit right now is just wrong. It is. It's just wrong. They've got too much going against that to call them the same unit. If these guys were to get an amazing slot 1, then yes, you could call them like tied, but they're not the same unit. That's just wrong. Number 3 is this bad boy right here. LR Final Form Cooler. Man, this is the most just completely offensive, devastating unit in the game. He's got an amazing leader skill, Terrifying Conquerors movie bosses, transformation boost. I would have loved if instead of Terrifying Conquerors, it was like Planetary Destruction, so we could get S tier Kid Buu on there. That's what I think would have been better. But look at this. Okay, ready for this? He greatly raises defense for 1 turn on 12 key. He can, let's see, he launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns when there is a Terrifying Conquerors category ally on the team at the start of character's attacking turn, so he gets that entrance animation. So there's already a guaranteed additional super. Remember, these are 50% defensive buffs each time, okay? So there's a possible 50% right there. That's already almost guaranteed. I mean, this part right here is guaranteed. This part is not. What else? He gets 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance of being a super. Wow, he can super attack 5 times already because he can super attack 5 times. In fact, actually, he can super attack 6 times in battle. He can on this turn right here. If you get 5 attacks with him, turn 1, and then you get 5 more attacks with him, turn 2. He can super attack 6 times in battle, and he could get 6 50% defense raises. And if you get him this stack attack right here, when he's building up, this character can hit like 14 million on an Ultra Super, and then do 3 or 4, 8 million, 12 keys, and then you give him crits. He's He's an STR unit that's chipping health bars off by the second from an AGL boss, like an AGL Red Zone Broly. He's insane. And this link set is really good. Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. He's sharing Metamorphosis and Big Bad Bosses, two huge crutch links with LR Janemba, who's an amazing slot 1 for this guy. You've got probably going to be running LR Turles or AGL Turles on the team. That's like Thirst for Conquest taken care of. The Fierce Battle, he's just going to be hitting so hard. He was such a big buff to a lot of these teams. And this active skill right here, this is where he is a little weak. I mean, not really. His condition is fine. Condition is completely fine for it. My small issue with him is this doesn't have guaranteed crits on it. If it had a guaranteed crit on it, I guess though, wow, no, he would be. I would have. I don't think would have given him crits for the turn. I would have said that this right here, just make this a guaranteed crit, and then he's amazing right after. He's easily number 3. I think this character is designed beautifully. I think he's amazing. I think he's stellar. I think he's awesome. He's Big Daddy Cooler. He's stellar. Number 2, LR Super Saiyan Carnival Goku. This guy is very good defensively. This guy is an amazing defensive unit while also being very good offensively. He was the first of these just straight up 200% leader skills. He gave it to Powerful Comeback. Now, Powerful Comebacks, this team is not exactly amazing, but is good as a double leader. You will most likely be running one-on-one rotation and one. He stacks defense on his 18 key, which I do think that he does stack pretty slow. Like, it's not like I mean how do I say this? He doesn't stack. He stacks defense, in my opinion, slower than the number 1 character. The number 1 character, by the way, being but anyways, we'll get into them. He can do some pretty good damage. My main issue with him though is this right here. This defense plus 59% within the same turn after receiving an attack. I've found that if you don't have him stacked up good enough before he gets that first defensive buff, like if the first attack in the turn that he would eat is a super attack, he would probably get ate up by it. But when he gets that revive off and he gets guaranteed guard, see, here's the thing: he guards all attacks when HP is 60% or more. But then if you drop below 59% HP, he can revive if anybody is KO'd within the turn that he's in there, and then he guards all attacks for the rest of the battle, right? Or starting from the turn in which character's rival skill is active. Yeah, it should be for the rest of battle. I think it is. His link set is Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan. He's not struggling for key with this. His teams are amazing. He has, 3 200% teams? He's got the LR Gods, his own 200% team, and then he's got the brand new Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta's team, because he's on Movie Heroes and Pure Saiyans. So he's really good. I like his revival skill a lot. His active skill is pretty good too. Hits disable his enemy's action for 1 turn. Same thing with Cooler. I think that this should have been a guaranteed crit. But his activation condition for it is not bad. 59% HP or less starting from the 5th turn. That can be a little... I mean, you can get that, but basically you're going to be getting it right here when the revival skill is activated, because you are going to try to prioritize getting revives with this guy. Yeah, I think that they... Oh, and I forgot to mention, once he gets hit, he gets that attack build up. With each attack received up to 59%, and then he gets super effective against all types once he gets hit. So he can do some really good damage, and he will be super effective once his defense procs. Once his defense procs after receiving an attack, it's amazing. He gets a stack up. He can get up to ridiculously high defense levels with guard. It's crazy. But not as crazy as our number one spot. Where are they? LR, Vegeta, and Trunks. Wow, this character's gonna take a while to be. Wow, they do a lot. Their leader skill, bond of parent and child. This team, this is the best team, and this is the best leader skill in the game. Like, look at all these characters that are on it. Wow, look at all these characters. You've got amazing top tier options on this team. Like, you've got Namek Goku, you've got LR Namek Goku, you've got this guy, you've got like, you got these guys. You know, you've got the Super Saiyan 4s and the gods on this team. You've got a ton of options here. They're insane. Like, that team is insane, and then they're leading Future on top of that. So you're adding like EZA, LR, Rose, and Zamasu onto this team, and then they get 30% to characters who belong to Battle of Fate. Oh wow! So that's a 200% for this guy, as well as 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 this guy right here. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, they provided a 200% lead for a bunch of characters. And not only that, but they're like the best slot 1 unit. Let's go over why that is. So 30% defense raise for 1 turn on their 12 key. Standard stuff. The 18 key, they stack attack and defense, which means that they can get up and up higher and higher and higher each time you get this, okay? And you'd look at their link set and you'd think, oh, well, they're not going to... I mean, they got Prepared for Battle and Dismal Future, but they're not going to be... They're not going to have key... for a bunch. They're not going to have a bunch of key, are they? Wrong. 2 key, 70% defense, and they get guaranteed guard for 5 turns when there's another Bond of Parent and Child category ally. They get key here, and then they get key 1 up to 5 here each time they get hit. So they get key at the start of turn, key on entrance animation, key here, as well as key on their links. That's insane. They have no problem supering. I've used them a bunch of times. They've had no problem getting supers up. They get 15% defense each time they get an attack received, as well as a chance of performing crit. This right here isn't... I mean, this right here, it won't matter too much, but they can do some pretty good damage, right? They do launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of being a super attack, which is good. That right there. That means that they can super attack 3 times a turn, right? That's all triple supering with their defense buff. And the way that they are defensive, like, they can be eating hits from Cell Max with no problem. I mean, well, I say with no problem. They will be taking like 300k, but that's amazing, right? They get that 70% attack and defense and guard all attacks as the first attacker in the turn. They're just super slot 1. They are amazing slot 1. Wow. This is how slot 1 characters should be built. Right here. The only issue with them is they don't have this in all slots. They just have it in slot 1. Without that, this is how all slot 1 centric characters should be built. Their active skill, too, is the best in the game, and it ain't even close. Massively raises attack temporarily, ultimate damage. All attacks become critical hits for 1 turn from this character, and they raise allies by defense by 20% for 1 turn. So not only are they going to be doing amazing offense after this, but they're providing their allies amazing defense. And the condition for getting this off is not even that bad. Third turn from the start of turn when all allies are in the same turn or Future Saga. Amazing to get because they lead Future Saga. Or when HP is 50% or less starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Again, not that bad to get. You could fall under 50% HP with this team. You could fall under 50% HP and all of a sudden shoot that off, and now you're fine. And they're on a bunch of teams, right? They're on Bond of Parent and Child, which they lead, you know. But they're also a buff to Future Saga, Time Travelers, Joint Forces, Vegeta's Family, Bond of Master and Disciple, Battle of Fate. They're like a huge buff to all of those teams. It's crazy. They are crazy. What they did with this character is going to take a while to be topped. I'm just going to say it. They might be topped by Superhero, but Worldwide Download Celebration. I've seen people put this guy and this guy above him. I don't think so. These guys just do too much. These guys just do too much. These two are amazing, but they're not. They're not above them. No way. But let me know if I'm an idiot or not. Let me know if I'm dumb. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.